that says some flows, apps, some task and project management application it is. So they have a cover page, some a quick introduction about the application, then how they started and how much they time took, kind of a Gantt chart they made, right? Workflow plan we can say. Then some more graphics here, right? Now, first they're talking about the logo here, logo and logo marks you can say, and how they create the logo, how they can use the logo icons on different scenarios also, right? These things there, and some quick showcase of how they are using their accent color, right? So, I mean, this was just you can say a overview of the brand colors you can say. Then we have the brand fonts that they're using, some all the color palettes, right? And then later on, they are showing us different UI components and or other skills, right? Now, if we just go back to this screen here, right? This one. First, they are letting us know about the name of the application and as well as the main colors of the application, the accent color or the brand color. Right? And they are also giving us the definition of the logo, you can say, logo mark or the whole logo, you can say. Right now, when we are able to understand the logo and everything, right, the shapes and the colors, now they are also giving us an idea, or you can say a pinch of knowledge where we can see at what places we can use the accent color, right? Or you can say at what places we can use the colors of the logo, right? So kind of actual uses of the things that they are showing us here, right? So let me show you one definition here that can give you an actual idea, right? So kind of a two to three things we are having actually as of like one is a brand and the second one is the branding, right? A brand is the image and identity of the company, while branding is the process of creating communication that image, right? Means the let's say Coca-Cola is a brand only, right? Coca-Cola is a brand, or maybe you can say let's say Nike, or maybe any brand that you use or that you wear, right? So it is just the identity of the company, right? Or the image. Image means the reputation they are having, the kind of reach they are having in the market, right? This is what it means by the brand. While branding is the process of creating and communicating that image, right? I mean, just like Nike only. Nike has their just normal tick logo, but that is just an image only. That is just a logo mark. But branding is something where they are using that tick mark into a emotion, right? Into something where they can relate it with their customers. Maybe while they were designing their logo, they were not clear, but now they are completely able to mold it into different ways so that they can show the different energy and as well as they can show the different meaning also of the same logo, right? Okay. So Vaibhav is not able to get the just wait a second, guys. That means something. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I mean, I hope you guys are clear with the brand and branding. Again, we can go with the detailed version here also. The perceived image of the company, including the associations, expectations, and emotions that customers have been when they encounter the company. A brand is the result of the action and strategies of branding. And what branding is? The process of creating communication, the brand identities, qualities, and personalities. Branding is the marketing tool that use images and words to convey what a company is about. I mean, the same thing that I was talking about. It is a kind of a marketing tool that companies use to spread the words, to spread the message they want to convey with their images, right? Kind of a method or a tool you can use branding what it does. Right? So when we talk about ourselves as a UX designer or a design case study when we are making, right? So if we talk about this particular case study, right? What branding is this one? This is what it means by the branding only, right? This is just a brand only. This is just a brand, but the way they are using each and every single shape, each and every single colors to showcase the different emotions. That is what we call the branding. How we have this hexagon, right? One, two hexagons we are having here. Same hexagons they are trying to use in this also, right? They have this rectangle at the top. They are trying to use this rectangle at here also, at here also. I mean, kind of a similar. So this is how they are using. They are doing the branding events. They are also also even using their accent color also, right? At different places, here, everywhere, right? Wherever it is possible, they are using it. They are not overwhelming it. They are just using wherever it is possible and does not look very odd out there, right? So whenever we as a designer are creating our own product, right? So you might get with any kind of a logo for your own brand, right? So try to use it on a different perspective. Try to use it in different ways where the reflection of the brand should be there. Or you can say whatever the brand logo or whatever the brand colors you guys are having, try to showcase the message that you want to your customer or to your audience, whatever it is, right? So this is what a branding does means. Now, when it comes to the designing a case study, right, and how we can include the branding in our case studies is again the way these guys has tried to use. First, they try to express their brand, and they are also using the some branding also, right? So let's assume your brand is totally of some, you can say, some of the physical products also, right? Some eatables, some wearables, anything it can be, right? So we have different perspective for them also when we are building a case study, something for that also. So let me show you one case study, kind of this thing you can say, not exactly, but kind of a similar thing, right? So they have different things here where they have tried to use the same logo at different areas. They are using this logo, the flat file. The name of the logo is or the company's flat file, right? So this is how they are using on a hoodie, you can say, or cloth. This is how they are using it on clothes, and as well as they are using the same cards on this particular boxes also, right? The outside boxes, you can say. So similarly, we have a lot of design or you can say branding case studies here. You can go to any. I think this can be a good. I'm not sure. Yeah. Another example, as you can see, for the bags, for the prints, print cards, for the t-shirts, and for the t-shirts also, right? So this is how they are showing the branding. This is how they are using the colors, right? So same thing we can do with our first. We have to understand what kind of things we are including in our logo, what kind of things we want to include in our UI also, right? So same things we can use. Now you must be thinking because you guys are already going to create a case study on the existing platform, right? So how you guys can do the branding? It is not necessary for you guys to do the branding, right? If you actually want to do, you guys can just use the mockups only, right? Now, what do I mean by the mockup? This is what a mockups looks like, you can see, right? Where we can show our different screens of the designs in a mobile phone. And these are the mockups. Again, kind of a branding, a little bit of branding. And I mean, this is also a mockup also, right? You guys can get a lot of these mockups inside the Figma and as well as on different websites also, right? So let's say you want to create any mockup in the Figma. Let me show you how you can create. Let's say this is your screen, right? So what you can do, you can go to the plugin section, go to this plugins, search for mockup, and we have this one, mockup plugin, device mockup print something. Like if you click on this one, so it will take. This plugin is a little bit slow, you can say, right? But it has very good plugins, or you can say very good mockups also. So you guys have to wait for a little bit. I think it will also ask you to log in. Also, you have to log in, and then you can do. So let's say if I go to this one, say I have these iPhones here, right? So let's say let's click on this one. I don't do, or maybe I can just click on the free one, right? So let's see what we have in the free. So these all the mockups, these are free. These are free. I mean, not exactly all mockups, but in them only you can say like free, and free. These 4, 5 options are free only. The rest of the options are paid, right? So let's say click on this one because we have one screen only, right? So let's click plus, then select yours, frame, then crop it. That's it, done. And now paste it. And now we have one mockup with us. And inside that already have a mockup. The same thing you can do with different devices if you want in the same plugin. Let's say this plugin is not working. Right. So what you can do, search for clay mockup. Yes, this one only, right? Where we have C and some more C's over there. So clay mockups 3D, right? Click on this one. It will take a little bit time to load. Now it's loaded. Right. So now there's select the screen, and from here only you can select different devices basically, right? So if you want to go for Android, we have Android, support, and this will also, right? And you can change the color. So let's say these are the documents color that we have already edited, right? So it is a good thing for us. Let's say I want to use some purple only. It's up to you guys what color you want to use. You guys can use, and we have some angle preset also here. If you guys want to use, you guys can use, and you can also drag and drop it also according to your preference, how you want it to be, right? So let's say I'll use the color. This is only, and let's create a save as image. So click on this one. We have this image here. Yes, right? Again, up to you. According to your preference, you guys can create infinite mockups with the help of these plugins. Now let's see if you do not have, I do not want to create any plugin or create any mockup with this. So what you can do, you can come to the Google, search for the mockup file it is. Yeah, search for the mockup file. Go to this website, search for let's say t-shirts, whatever you want, up to you. T-shirts, yeah, these shirts, right? Now we have these ones of mockup. Or either what we can do, let's say mobile. So a lot of plugins we are having for this also. I have a lot of plugins. So you guys can use, download them. But for this one, you guys must have Adobe Photoshop because these are the PSD file that we called Photoshop document. And PSD means Photoshop document. So to use these files, you guys must have Photoshop installed on your devices. If you have, it's a good thing. You guys can use them for free, whatever the mockup you want. But if you don't have, so can't help. But we have one more option for this. So let's say you guys do not have any Photoshop installed on your laptop devices, right? So what you guys can do, you guys can go to the Google and search for Photopia, right? This Photopia. Click on this one. Now go to this first website, Photopia. And Photopia is a website where you guys can run Photoshop without installing Photoshop, right? This is the online Photoshop you can see. So if you guys are aware about the Photoshop tool, so it is a very good thing. Then you guys can use this tool. But if you do not have Photoshop knowledge, because it's a very big tool, right, to understand, so you guys should use Figma plugins. Right? Just use the Figma plugins. That is enough for you.